A very good morning to all of you, all IAS aspirants. Let us begin with the first UPSC MCQ challenge. Consider the following fauna. Number 1, lion-tailed mac. 2, Malabar civet. 3, sambar deer. How many of the above are generally nocturnal or most active after onset? A. Only one. B. Only two. C. All three. D. None. Now let us look at the options one by one. Sambar deer. The sambar deer, elusive sambar deer, are crepuscular or nocturnal animals, as they are most active at dusk and at night. They are found in broad range of forest habitats like dry deciduous forests, rainforests, and mixed forests. These deer play an important role. These deer play an important role in ecosystem they live in by dispersing seeds throughout their native range. Indian leopard, Bengal tiger, and dhole are the predators that prey on them. It has been listed as a vulnerable species on the IUCN Red List and Wildlife Protection Act 1972, Schedule 3. Now coming to Malabar civet. Malabar civet is endemic to India and first reported from Travancore, Kerala. Malabar civet is nocturnal in nature and found exclusively in the Western Ghats, especially in the wooded plains and hill slopes of evergreen rainforest. Malabar civet, deforestation and commercial plantation are major threats. Civetone is extracted from the scent gland of this animal and used in medicine and as an aromatic. It is placed in Wildlife Protection Act status Schedule 1. It is among the 15 most threatened mammals in the world. So only two of them are nocturnal. Number 1 is the Malabar civet and number 3 is the sambar deer. Only two of them are nocturnal, active at night. Which of the following organisms perform waggle dance for others of their kin to indicate the direction and the distance to a source of their food? A. Butterfly. B. Dragonfly. C. Honeybees. D. Wasps. Now, waggle dance is a term used in beekeeping and ethology for a particular figure eight dance of honeybee. By performing this dance, the successful foragers can share information about the direction and distance to patches of flowers yielding nectar and pollen, to water sources, and to the new nest site location with other members of the colony. So the correct answer here is C. Honeybee. Consider the following. Number one, biodiversity is normally greater in lower latitude as compared to higher latitude. Number two, along the mountain gradient, biodiversity is normally greater in lower altitude as compared to higher altitude. Which of the statement is correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. The species density is higher in the tropics. Species density is higher in the tropics, that is low latitude, than in temperate region, that is high latitude, resulting in latitudinal biodiversity gradient, also called LBG. Now, elevational biodiversity gradient is an ecological pattern where biodiversity changes with elevation. The elevation diversity gradient states that species richness tends to increase as elevation increases up to a certain point, creating a diversity bulge at middle elevations. Now, what is Humboldt's enigma? Humboldt's enigma by Alexander von Humboldt's observation. It questions the conventional notion that tropical regions fueled by ample sunlight are the primary centers of biodiversity on Earth. It contends that despite receiving less sunlight and enduring cooler temperatures, mountain ecosystems defy this notion by showcasing exceptional biodiversity, thereby challenging traditional ecological theories and prompting investigation into this anomaly. So the correct answer here is both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2. Which one of the following group of animals belong to the category of endangered species? Number 1, Great Indian Bustard, Musk Deer, Red Panda, and Asiatic Wild Ass. B. Kashmir Stag, Cheetal, Blue, the Blue Bull and Great Indian Bustard. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 and 2. The correct answer here is Kashmir Stag, Cheetal, Blue Bull, and Great Indian Bustard. Improper storage, handling of cereal grains and oilseeds result in production of toxin known as aflatoxin, which are not generally destroyed by normal cooking process. Aflatoxin are produced by A. bacteria, B. protozoa, C. moulds, D. viruses. Well, this aflatoxin is produced by fungus, that is moulds. So the correct answer here is C. Which one of the following is not a bird? A. Golden mansir, B. Indian nightjar, C. Spoonbill, D. White ibis. Correct answer is golden mansir. Please click in the link in the description box to join the ultimate IAS breakthrough blueprint. In 2 days, we will be covering all the important topics in prelims and the mains. It will be very helpful for you in clearing your UPSC prelims and mains. The Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee is constituted under the A. Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. B. Geographical Indications as Goods Registration and Protection Act 1999. Environment Protection Act 1986. Wildlife Protection Act 1972. This Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee is an apex body constituted in the Ministry of Environment and Forest under the rules of manufacture, use, import, export, storage of hazardous microorganism, genetically engineered organism or cells 1989 under the Environment Protection Act 1986. It was formed as the Genetic Engineering Approval Committee and was renamed to its current name in 2010. It functions under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. The body regulates the use, manufacture, storage, import, and export of hazardous microorganisms or genetically engineered organisms and cells in India. So the correct answer is C. Environment Protection Act 1986. What is the full form of UIDF, which is to be established as per Union Budget 23-24? A. Urban Infrastructure Development Fund. B. Unique Identification Development Fund. C. Unique Identification Infrastructure Development Fund. D. Unique Industrial Development Fund. So the correct answer here is Unique Identification Infrastructure Development Fund. Consider the following organisms. Number 1, Agaricus. Number 2, Nostoc. Number 3, Spirogara. Which of the above are used as biofertilizers? A 1 and 2, B 2 only, C 2 and 3, D 3 only. Now this Agaricus is a genus of mushroom containing both edible and poisonous species with possibly over 300 members worldwide. What is nostoc? Bioinoculants are microbial preparations that enhance the uptake of nutrient by the plant from the soil, increase the availability of nutrient, and stimulate the plant growth. There are two types of organisms which are used as inoculant: symbiont organisms such as Rhizobium, Cynorhizobium, Bradyrhizobium, Nostoc, and Anabaena, and non-symbiont organisms such as Azotobacter, Azospirillum, Bezirinca, Spirogara. Spirogara is a genus of filamentous green algae of the order Gycnematales, named for the helical or spiral arrangement of chloroplast that is diagnostic of genus. Spirogara chiefly occurs in ponds, pools, ditches, and similar other species. So the correct answer here is B2 only. Consider the following statement. Number one, Animal Welfare Board of India is established under the Environment Protection Act 1986. National Tiger Conservation Authority is a statutory body. 3. National Ganga River Basin Authority is chaired by the Prime Minister. Which of the statement above is are correct? Now let us look the Animal Welfare Board has been established under the Prevention of Cruelty to Animal Act 1960. National Tiger Conservation Authority is a statutory body under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. It was established in 2005 following the recommendation of Tiger Task Force. It was constituted under the enabling provisions of Wildlife Protection Act 1972 as amended in 2006 for strengthening tiger conservation as per the powers and function assigned to it. According to Union Budget 23-24, consider the following statement, both direct and indirect costs. Gadgil Committee report and Kasturi Rangan Committee report, sometimes seen in the news, related to A. Constitutional reforms, B. Ganga Action Plan, C. Linking of rivers, D. Protection of Western Ghats. It is linking of rivers. Why is a plant called Prosopis zulifera often mentioned in news? A. Its extract is widely used in cosmetics. B. It tends to reduce the biodiversity in the area in which it grows. Number C. Its extract is used in the synthesis of pesticides. D. None of them. Its extract is used in synthesis of pesticides.